It's conference championship weekend for two UNI Panther sports teams. Today, we get a full preview of the MVC Track and Field Championships and look at UNI's opportunity to defend their title. We look at a senior sprinter that's focusing on excellence and another that's had to focus on recovery. We preview a fundraising event coming in June and learn about a recent no-hitter for UNI softball.